People Not Property is an interactive documentary website that Historic Hudson Valley created several years ago with funding from the National Endowment for the Humanities. It really began as an outgrowth of our work interpreting the history of Northern slavery on our site, Philipsburg Manor in Sleepy Hollow, New York, to tell the story of the 23 enslaved men, women, and children who lived and worked on that site in the year 1750. We tend to like to think of the North as the great saviors, lifting up the country from the antebellum South and the horrors of slavery there, the plantation system in particular, when in fact the very same system was instituted all across the northern colonies and in fact flourished there long before it did in the South. We absolutely need to be teaching elementary, junior high, and high school learners the complete truth of American history, a truth that includes groups that have been left out of or cut out of the narrative up until this day. What we have discovered is that People Not Property is a resource that can absolutely benefit the K-12 audience and can be a resource for teachers and students across the country who are grappling with the history of American slavery writ large and looking for new ways into this material, ways that humanize the experience of the enslaved community and don't just focus on facts and figures. Historic Hudson Valley has always felt that the story of Northern slavery is not one that should only interest Westchester residents. It's not a history that is contained by our geographic borders. It is absolutely a story for everyone.
What was the relationship between Caesar and the apprentice?
It's my hope that teachers who participate in our work with the Hard History Project will come away from it not only with a new set of tools that they can use in their practice in the teaching of American slavery, regardless of where they live, but also with a sense of empowerment, with a feeling of confidence in their knowledge and in their ability to share this difficult subject with sensitivity and with accuracy.